Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Nur Taningsi, saya dari kelas BIK 2B. Baiklah, saya akan menceritakan kembali sejarah the Anglo section. Background: the Anglo section period is from the end of Roman rule to the Norman Conquest of England. The Anglo section were very powerful Germanic people, the Saxon and the Angles, who migrated from northern Europe and settled in England. The Anglo-Saxon who first settled in England were pagans. Late in the 6th century, they adopted the Christian faith. In the 9th century, they were joined into the kingdom of the England. During the reign of King Aethelstan, they remained dominant until the last period when King Harold II was killed by the Normans. Background: Anglo-Saxon society was hierarchical. At its head stood the king and the members of the royal family, followed by the nobility, bishops, and other chairmen. The Anglo-Saxons spoke Old English. Anglo-Saxon, the Old English language. The relates from of English. Anglo-land, England. The Old language cannot be read explained by this who made special study of it. Kinds and characteristics of the literature's poetry. As archaic poetry, the Old verse displays a highly elaborate language of its own, distinct from common vocabulary and idioms. Most Old English poems observe the principle of alliterative verse alliteration. In Old English poetry, the description of sad event or cruel situation are commoner and in better writing than those of happiness. The Anglo-Saxon poet is well aware of looking back from his own Christian time to on old society with difficult custom and beliefs. Anglo-Saxon verse is the product of the tradition. Prose. Old English prose came later the Old English verse. The main tradition of vernacular prose makes a remarkably early start in the reign of King Alfred of Essex, 871–99. The chronicles and translation were made and spread by the king for the instruction of his subject. Other literature, manuscript made for religion purpose, saints' life and biographies, monastic records. Writers and their works poetry form Anglo, Beowulf, the first and the greatest Old English form, a story of 3,000 lines, Anglo Genesis B, the beginning of the world and the fall of the angels, Sinful Juliana, the fates of the aforementioned Ellen, religions poems, Anglo accidents, Christ and Satan, poem taken straight from the Bible. Prose influenced by King Alfred, and now the Anglo-Saxon chronicle and early history of the country, marked by ecclesiastical historian Augustine Solicarius Boetius, the Consolation Philippiae, Monk Wolfstan sermon to the English Alfred Catholic hymns and other writings devoted to explanation of Christian. Some intrinsic aspect. Theme is the general idea embedded in a story, something that makes you say, Yes, that is one of the problem of life. Settings, characters, some extrinsic aspects, traditional and values, social life, belief and life view. Uh, Thank you. Cukup sekian dan terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.